Hello everyone, this is Sibbe Blad. I think it's so fucking strange that people try to be smarter than the specialists when it comes to the Covid pandemic. Wayne Dyer said that the highest form of ignorance is to reject something that you know nothing about. And obviously they don't know, because they haven't gone through the education. They're listening to pseudo-scientists on questionable sites on the internet, which is spreading propaganda to create paranoia amongst the population. And they're so susceptible to this. They're so weak that it's possible to affect them with this. You know, but any smart person would automatically realize that you should listen to the specialists. And then they think that all specialists together around the whole world are together lying about this. They are synchronizing a conspiracy with thousands of scientists and nations that are enemies with each other. And all of a sudden they work together in a perfect synchronized manner to affect the whole world, to fool the world population. It's so stupid that you have to have a very low IQ to believe that. Yet, of course, the disease could be spread. It might be a bioweapon. The Trump administration had indications for that. It can be spread, and around the pandemic, all kind of political ideologies and fractions try to make something out of it. You know, society try to impose more control and etc., etc. But they don't say anything about the people who are afflicted, how they suffer from this. And that this is a real virus that you can look in the microscope and study in the laboratory. That should be self-evident if you have the slightest form. But people love to believe because they are in denial and they are afraid. They're very worried inside. And they try to look for explanations, and then they take the easiest explanations that give them a false sense of security, because they don't dare to see the truth. And like I said, it don't matter if it's artificial or natural virus. Whatever governments are doing or try to sell, medical industry try to sell vaccines and make money, it's nothing new that they are conspiring with the medical industry. This is just another hoax of all the medical what they're dealing with. But when it comes to the scientists and how they study the viruses, get real, people, get fucking real. These scientists compete against each other, and if someone makes a mistake, they would be the first to blow it up, like internationally, and to make the other look like an idiot. So forget about that everything is a lie. If you think everything is a lie, I can say that you're not really sane. You're not mentally balanced and sane if you think that. And that you have to realize also. But it was predicted. Sam Vakning, the leading specialist on the narcissism, said that it's denialism, and it's going through stages. First fear, then sorrow, then anger, and then acceptance, and looking forward, which is the last stage. But people are in the first stages of either they are sorry and afraid, or they're very angry, which is the last stage before you finally accept that this is a real disease that we other normal people understood in January. But we have tolerance, you know, but there's plenty of people I'm never going to trust again, because this has revealed how slow they are and how emotionally fucked up they are. Yeah, but I don't know. Don't look very bright for the humans. It will be a lot of psychological problems now. Not only economical problems, because they get hysteria and fuck everything up. They will also have mental problems on a mass scale. They will have to build asylums. And the way people run muck, run berserk in America, it seems like the administration will get use of their FEMA camps. At some point they will have to detain the rioters. They will have to detain these people and track them down and use the whole government force, all military forces and intelligence to imprison these people, to stop the destruction of America. And the people don't leave them no choice. Trump has waited so long because this is strategy to let the chaos go on. It's a strategy, because the more chaos it is, the more people will cry out for security and will cry out for Trump. So Trump will be the winner of all the riots. But people don't seem to understand this. They think that, oh, we're gonna fucking take over and change the world. In your fucking dreams. America is the #1 military nation on earth. They have all kind of means to annihilate all of you today. And like the American regime, look at Guantanamo base. They don't mind locking you up for 30, 40 years if you misbehave and you are a threat to their government. So also you get fucking real. I don't know what's wrong with people. It seems like the whole world is mashing up and becoming completely mad. And even normal people lose it and turn just into complete anger or rage and denial. And like I said before, it's the children. The children suffer the most from this, because children are sensitive and they worry what's going to happen. And the grown just keep on pushing hysteria and mass psychosis. So it must be like a nightmare for the kids. And I hope enough people have woke up already now to try to cool down the situation and use their heads and be show solidarity. The coronavirus is now rising again like hell, and it's going to take in Britain two-thirds of those who have died were disabled people. And I find it so unbelievably cruel that those who are the normal people don't give a shit about those weak, vulnerable ones. This is despicable. I hate that. I hate that. I'm not a collectivist, but You have to be wise enough to understand when you have to cooperate and when not to cooperate. And this is one of the situations we all need to pull together and do something about it. So yeah, try to show some respect, you know, even though you don't understand things, and understand that there are people in the world who is educated and know very well this subject, and you don't have to try to be specialist and think for them or others. You don't have to think for your fellow humans. We can think for ourselves. Thank you. All right, take care everybody. Bless.